Welcome back, everybody. My name is Brent Ingram. I'm going to be keeping you company here on the mic for round 5 of the Calgary Premier League here in Calgary, Alberta. Not in state as per usual. Right now we're in the Mount Royal University gym. Center court. First game's going to be between the Cold Garden Tropikills and the JVC Reign. Last time these two teams met in round 2, the Tropikills took the edge over the JVC Reign. It was 3 sets to 2. Tropikills currently 4 wins and 0 losses. 2 of those wins were 3 sets to 2, and 2 of them were 4 sets to 1. Meanwhile, the Reign, currently sitting 2 wins and 2 losses, did manage to bring it to a 5th set, take 2 sets against the Tropikills in round 2, but the 5th set was 15-8 for the Tropikills. So definitely the deciding edge there, but we'll see what happens this time around. It's a new day. Definitely not the same game as it was in round 2. So excited you're here, excited you're listening. We're going to have a lot of fun and watch a lot of high-level volleyball. Once again, my name is Brent. Thanks for tuning in.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me first welcome you to round 5 action here at the Calgary Premier League. Who's happy here tonight? Nice, so good to hear. First of all, on the main court this evening, we have 2 of your favorite teams here in the Calgary Premier League. And now I'm going to introduce them to you.
And after a rousing speech to start us off by number 1 hype man Josh Smith on the mic, Rain's going to have the first serve. It's Melissa Monkhouse serving to Annika Koos. That one's in trouble. Koos swinging in transition. Easy dig, Shevkenik with the set. High roll shot to Tasha Holness in the middle, and she sends it to the back line. First kill for the Tropikills. And that serve from Annika Koos, who, if you watched last week, round 4, absolutely went off from the service line. There was one set in which the Tropikills won, I think, 15-3. Koos went on an 8 or 9 point serving run right off the bat, and almost getting the first point over. These teams struggling to keep this ball alive, but Jen Smith puts it over, and Zonneveld cuts it down the line. Tropikills get a hand on it. Nice swing by Moppet Beach. And the retaliatory swing from Zonneveld will swing wide out the back end. That serve from Holness goes into the net. 2 missed serves for the Tropikills and 2 points for JVC Reign. Ooh, a one-handed set. It's going to get it done. Mackenzie Allen. Real soft touch on the ball there. Number 11, Tori Dakin back to serve. Swinging on the right side tonight. Good serve down the line. Floats hard to contain. Adriel Goodman. Is it a free ball? And step run. Jamie Thibault makes it look easy. Swinging on that right side on the step run. Just a little too much height out there on that swing for the blocks to contend with. Another good serve down the line. Into the middle this time, Jillian Ma swings it way too far down. It might be a bit of a low set as well. Tough predicament for any middle. Zonneveld swinging out of the right side, catches the back corner. Nice kill from number 6 there. Zonneveld, an outside swinger on the University of Alberta Pandas. Oh, nice set by Allen, but a nice block. Adriel Goodman wraps it up. Amanda Moppet Beach has got nowhere to go there. Koos's pass is right on the money. Moppet Beach shows for the swing, but the set coming off the hands of Mackenzie Allen is a little sloppy. She'll get the double contact call. Another point for the Reign, who've tied it up at 5. Another deep serve from Zonneveld. That time the Tropikills prepared for it and let it sail harmlessly long. Moppet Beach, number 12, in the pink and white and teal jerseys. Serves it up, serves it deep. Nice pass, and Adriel Goodman is rejected. Play continues. Zonneveld gets a piece of the block. Allen back sets. Dakin catches nothing but the tape there. That's going to be another point for the Reign. These teams are all tied up at 6. Oh, nice pass from Smith. Passes it from behind her. Oh, and a big, strong hand. Melissa Monkhouse. Sealing that one up. A strong outside hand. Love seeing that. Kuz's attempt goes wide. Reign now have a 2-point lead. And just a reminder, folks, all these sets are first to 15. They win by 2, no cap. So every point matters. Smith, bit of a low pass. Nice step run. Thibault. If Allen and Thibault can find a good connection, that is a death knell for any team facing them. But they have yet to quite get that consistent yet. It's good luck right there, though. Thibault running 1-foot takeoff. Perfect pass. Oh, and a low swing that time. Another tough serve, this time going back. Off the block, Zonneveld catches a lucky bounce. And the Tropikills defense can't quite handle it. Reign back up by 1. Coming on to serve, number 1, Megan Mealy. Low pass and a deep dump. Mackenzie Allen shoots the J and scores. Nice change up there from veteran setter Mackenzie Allen. No stranger to this gym. Played most, if not all, of her post-secondary career for the Cougars. And Zonneveld swing from the back row once again, too far. No touch on the block that time. Apologies on the score. Working on it. JVC's in trouble. Once again, Julia Zonneveld having to swing in trouble. Dakin one-on-one goes down the line, but there's no touch on the block and it's out. It was a good look and the bench loved it, but just not quite enough. Monkhouse now. Giving a deep wholeness, swinging. And a couple of hitting errors in a row there from the Tropikills. And not the first ones we've seen so far. They're getting out the nervousness, perhaps. In a new gym, a week and a half after the last round. So a little bit of rust to shake off there. Moppet Beach from the back row. That's an easy dig for Reign. Zonneveld off the top of the block. Nice dig. Smith puts it over. Another set to Zonneveld. Another touch there by Moppet Beach. Smith can't quite get it back far enough, but a great effort from Jen Smith. So the Reign go up 12-10. The Tropikills will take their first time out of the set. Reign 3 points away from striking first blood and taking this first set. Back row to Moppet Beach. She hits it into the net. She was Allen's only option there. Swing out of the back row, and Moppet Beach has a ton of ball control. As her name would suggest, plays a lot of beach and really has those tricky shots. Low set to Holness, digs it back up off the block. Dakin, safe roll shot over the block that time. The right side set, tipped over. Holness digs, and Smith puts it back over. Almost got it. No, JVC puts it over. And they're going to call it a Tropikills points. For those of you unfamiliar with the rule, the ball has to come back in within the confines of the other court. You can't just play it back over from wherever. It's got to stay in the antenna. So Tropikills get that point. Lead down by 2 points. Annika Kuz. That's a better serve from her. Run to the inside. Zonneveld is easily dug. Dakin off the arms of Zonneveld and out. It's a great kill in transition for the Tropikills, who are 1 point away. Goose feeling it from the service line. Shevkenik just puts up a safe bump set. Good dig from the Tropikills. Beach off the block. One-handed dig from the rain. Smith, another great read on Zonneveld. From the back row. Goose will not get a piece of the block. And all these players are friends, so they're looking at the other team like, hey, just be honest. But nope. There's no touch, and a point for the Rain. 1 point away now. Dakin through the block. Too much to contain. Tropikills stay alive here. 13, serving 14. No room for error, though. Holness is going to have to put in a good one. We will get a timeout from JVC as they give Holness a little bit of extra time to think about it. I'm going to give a quick shout out to our sponsors this season. Kono, sponsoring the jerseys, got a new look this season compared to last. Looking real good. My personal favorites are Tropikills on the women's side and Stallions on the men's side. Lots of style here in this gym tonight, as well as Smoke Infusion and Timbertown. Couldn't do it without their support, so thank you very much for allowing this dream to live in Calgary as it does in Toronto. Number 14, Holness, one of two former national team players on this Tropikills squad. Serving it up. Tight pass. Thibault puts up the second ball. Nice dig there, Shevkenik. Zonneveld off the block. Allen into the middle. Thibault is dug. Shevkenik puts it over. Shevkenik setting out of middle. Goodman brings it back. It was a little far outside. Holness just puts it up. Wow, somehow makes it back over. Big swing, nice dig from Kus. Shevkenik finally puts it to the floor. That's going to end the first set. JVC 15, Gold Garden 13. Tight set there, back and forth from both teams. JVC really showing they want a repeat of round two, or they want to flip the script on round two. They want to go 3-2 instead of 2-3. But in case you're a history buff, it's recent history, but JVC beat the Cold Garden Tropikills 15-13 in the first set of the same matchup here in round two. So we'll see if history plays out exactly alike, or if we get a different view of things, just like this different view from here up on the track compared to our usual camera angle at St. Once again, happy you're joining us. My name is Brent. Already seen some great volleyball. Stay tuned for the rest. Ali runs, taking that pass, and Shevkenek tries the center dump. Not going to work. Deep tip by Tori Dakin. Shevkenek setting out of the middle. Zonneveld tips it. Hits the floor. Good change of pace there from Zonneveld. Good short serve there. Tropikills are in trouble. Thibault swinging out on the left side, just out. Good lead there by number 1, Ali Runge. Smith with a good pass. Dakin with a one-on-one. Thumps it. JVC can't come up with that dig. Natasha Gordy in at libero. Lets that one go. Good call from the coach. Coming into service, number 11, Kirsten Struknes. And I'd like to just make my customary apology for mispronouncing names. Thibault swinging out of the right side. Nice gator dig by Struknes. Mock couldn't quite put it back out of the middle. Goodman. Block is good. Ma off the block, still alive. Oh, not quite coming over. Jillian Ma thought it was over. Lets it fall. And the serve from Rhonda Schmuland on the Tropikills side goes long. She'll sub out. In and out there for Schmuland. Number 6, Julia Zonneveld. Back to serve in the close side. Allen pushed forward a little bit. Goodman, once again, coming up with a huge stuff block. Out there on the right side, shutting down Amanda Moppet-Beach. Low pass from Smith. Thibault, high tip. Almost played in there by the Reign. It's a smart tip and a high reach by the block. Try and put that one back. Tropikills come away with that. Serve down the line. Sterkness gives it back to Goodman. Big swing, cross court. Past the block of Holness and Moppet-Beach. Allen gives it back to Holness. Reign puts it over with a couple of fist digs. Right side set, no block on the back row swing. But JVC struggles to communicate on defense, and that one's going to fall untouched on the floor. Tropikills now within 2. After a short break, Ali Runge serves it right over the tape. Holness tips it on the step. Cold Garden keeping it alive. Sonnenfeld passes the free ball. The center dump, it's too far. Thibault swinging, easy dig there for Sonnenfeld. Outside, one-on-one swing. Nice dig from Smith. Allen tries to go deep again, but it's not going to work this time. All the way outside, rolling over the tape. Dakin, this time down the line. Good shot, but a nice dig from Runge. Outside again, and they are going to call it a net contact. JVC error that time, Tropikill point. Tasha Holness going after that sideline. 2 blockers on the right side. Still up off of one hand. Shevkenik setting from her knees, and the Tropikills in response. Tori Dakin into the block and falls. Interesting rotations the Reign have got going here. We've got Leah Shevkenik, captain of the team, and it's a starting setter, setting out of the middle position and also blocking in the middle. That's tough. It's a lot of movement in addition to the mental game that being a setter requires. Taken into the block once again, but the Tropikills keep it alive. Holness with a nice dig. Back row run to Moppet. Doug, setter dump, is going to score that time. I'll say this though, that setter running out of the middle really makes the opposing middle's job that much harder. You don't have to deal with another middle hitter, but you also have to wonder about setter dumps, as we just saw there. Allen pushed back and sets Thibault. Shevkenik low set to Sonnenfeld. Dakin Swinging hard, going after the block, and she gets a piece. Runge's pass goes right back over the net. Right side set, pushing her out to the antenna. Dug up. Zonneveld down the line, dug by Allen. The Reign still keep it alive, but they're going to call it double contact. All knotted up at 8 here. It's Mac Allen with the serve. Puts a little more heat on that one. Oh, cutting it down the line. Nice dig. And what a shot from Zonneveld. Good sequence right there from JVC. Cold Garden coach Dallasuni is pleading his case that Zonneveld was over the center line and interfered with the play. Referee saying her feet were not over, and she actually did not interfere with any Cold Garden player, so play could continue. Oh, nice one-handed dig on that set. And the swing goes long, no touch. Dig goes unrewarded. Great defensive effort there. 9-all. Zonneveld into the block, into the hands. Shevkenik, you can see the center dump coming that time. Schmulin puts it over. She gets a kill out of the middle. Good heads up play there from Rhonda. Part of the illustrious Schmulin volleyball family. Tight pass. The joust is won by the Tropikills, but JVC gets another shot at it. Goodman's too far inside. Beach, sharp cross, but Shevkenik sets up Zonneveld. Smith makes a run for it. Beach swinging. That one's dug as well. Side to Goodman. Big swing off the block and way outside. Emphatic point for the Reign there. Nice pass that time. Thibault with one blocker. Nice dig. And two members of the Reign jumping up at the same time. Luckily came down with no potentially injuring contact there, but definitely a little bit of a mix-up, making the block of the Tropikills a lot easier. Who have taken a 1-point lead as middle blocker Simran Dami enters the court as a serving sub. Strukness goes back to Zonneveld, tips it. Thibault is right there. Beach, roll shot down the line. Nice dig on Zonneveld. Holness back sets Beach. Cross-court shot is dug into the middle. Ma off the block, still good. And Zonneveld finishes. 3 swings on the rally for her and makes it work. Makes it count on the third one. Third time's a charm there for number 6. That one caught a draft. Someone close the windows. Here at Kenyon Court. Holness sees it coming over, broke the plane of the net, and she's free to go up and flush that one down. Taking a 2-point lead late in the second set. Looking to even it up at 1-1. JVC will take a timeout before that happens. We'll see what comes back as we return to action in 50 seconds or less. Stay with us. Jamie Thibault, hard serve, can't be kept alive. 3-point lead now, it's 14 serving 11. Better pass that time. Roll shot, that's an easy dig there. Allen sets up Beach. Nice dig by Natasha Gordy. Beach with a sharp, very, very sharp cross-court shot. A little bit too sharp.
Stopping when you're watching it online, you can't even watch a whole round. Someone told me so.
What was happening when we tested it? Holness on the step run. And before they get it, double contact called on the set. Allen is furious. The libero, Natasha Gordy, serving. Perfect pass. They're going to do the step run one more time. The tip. That one's dug. Outside, down the line. Big swing, and we are all tied up at 14. 3 unanswered points there. As we'll get a Cold Garden timeout. And if you're watching and potentially are frustrated with the stream quality, we do apologize for that. The videos will be uploaded as soon as we can after the games conclude tonight. And the quality will be very much more watchable. So bear with us. And once again, thanks for watching. Gordy serving short that time. Outside Beach, the left-handed swing. Still dug up. Smith tracking it down. She gets a piece of it. And that's dropping in the back corner. That's going to score. What defense. What tenacity from the Cold Garden Tropikills. We're up 1 point coming out of the timeout. Sonneveld passes. Ooh, and the swing will end up in a point for the Tropikills. Excuse me, not Tropikills, JVC. The block of Tori Dakin not quite pushed far enough in. Off her arms and onto her own side. Ali runs to serve. And a big swing through the seam of the block from Tori Dakin. Makes better on her mistake from the previous rally. Tropikills once again up 16-15. This point could win them the set. JVC wants that 2-0 lead. They're going to have to make a move right here. Tropikills now in transition. Back row swing. Nice dig there. Returning the favor with a back row swing. Defense of these two teams all over the place. Outside the swing. Nice dig from Holness. Oh, and off the block and out. Dakin saying she didn't touch it, but everyone in the gym knows better. At least the lines person does. Ooh, that serve. She was going for the sideline. Ends up catching some of the Mount Royal logo. A valiant effort. Coming in to serve. Looks like it's going to be Lise Hart. She'll serve and she will set for the substituted Mac Allen. Sonneveld down the line. Nice dig from Hart. Thibault through the seam. That's going to do it. At the end of set 2, it's Tropikills 18, JVC 16. These teams are all knotted up 1 set apiece. And just to remind you folks, every set is 1st to 15. Got to win by 2, of course. And we will be playing all 5 sets every regular season match. Starting us off in this third set, teams tied up 1-1. We are going to see Elise Hart starting in the setter position, Rhonda Schmulin starting up front in the middle. Serving for the Reign is number 1, Ali Runge. That serve right off the bat goes long, catches the lighter portion of the court. That'll be point Tropikills. Miss for a miss. One serving one. Deep serve, this one's playable. Thibault from the right side. Nice cut, sending that one down the line. Zonneveld's pressing cross. It gives Thibault a little bit too much line, rather. Off the outside of her arm. And down the line, point for the Tropikills. Rhonda Schmulin, back to serve. Zonneveld, very sharp cross. Nice dig there by Beach. Swing of JVC is Doug Thibault. Swinging hard, not too much of an approach there. Dakin with the roll shot. Zonneveld. Block contains it. Thibault once again, just out. Misses the mark that time on the swing. 2-all. Elise Hart gives it to Holness. Oh, and Chef Kennick got a piece of it on the middle block. The ball was dug, and Chef Kennick has now he's got to. So this is why he's setting out in the middle so hard. You got to block almost every time, turn around, and then you got to set the ball. And that time, just a bit of miscommunication. And the ball lands on the middle of the floor. Holness saw that one coming from a mile away. Waiting for the center dump. Pass was just a little too tight to do anything else with. She's up there, she's waiting. Comes away with the block. Clean there. Zonneveld swinging, looking for a block. Won't get anything. Tropikills take a 3-point lead. Thibault right off the tape. That's going to score. A serve for the Tropikills, who have now triple the point score. Scored by JVC. 6 serving 2. And it's about time for a timeout from JVC, who have had early deficits before but have managed to come back. Both of these teams had. I always say never trust an early lead. So we'll see what happens as we come back in. Thibault, a lot of heat on that one out of the timeout. Goodman swings, the kick save, not going to be quite enough. So the serving run ends. JVC only down by 3 points. Kirsten Struknes coming in to serve. Holness with a good swing, drifting to her left and still cuts that one away from her body to the right. Nice kill. You see a shot like that and think she must have at least a dozen years of professional volleyball experience. Well, you're right if you thought that. Brings a wealth of experience to this team into the league. Nice tip that time by Jillian Ma. Going up, it might have just been out of her reach, but great changeup. Catching Holness, biting completely on the swing attempt. Center dump, it's got to come over. That one's in, Smith keeps it alive. And a nice swing by Tori Dakin. Tough serve from Simran Dami. JVC barely getting it back over the net. Inside, one-on-one. Tori Dakin makes no mistake that time. Another good serve from Dami. Goodman sets too low, she's got to tip it. Elise Hart gives it to Schmuland in the middle. And a late block on the left side. Gives Schmuland a bit of a lucky bounce there. She'll take it. Tropikills hit double digits, up 6 points against JVC. Dami goes for something a little extra that time. Thinks, why not? Thibault swinging a little bit low that time. Contacting the ball, definitely not at the peak of her arm extension. That's lower down towards her head. Doesn't get up to the block. New chance, this time she's got a tip over. To the middle. It's a good swing by Ma, but they're going to call it a double contact off that set. Right off the bat. It was a good call there. Did not look too clean coming out of the hands of Kirsten Struknes. So the Tropikills keep their 5-point lead. Looking to wrap this one up quickly. Pass comes right up to the front row left side. Sender's nowhere to be found on the left side. JVC lets it fall there. Tough serve. Elise Hart really going after that corner. You can see this is really the perfect angle. See what she was going for that time. But it drifts a little bit out. This set not quite out of reach for JVC. They're just going to have to make a move right now, pretty much. A stop here would be a good way to start. And that's a kill in transition. Nicely done. JVC off a big swing out of the right side. Run serving it deep. Smith turns himself completely around. Thibault swinging deep. Nicely done from the captain of the Tropikills. Player who, if you recall, at the end of last season, picked up the game set championship winning block, starting the season in the middle and then transitioning to the right side, where she has stayed. Swinging outside. Elise Hart, it's a bit of a low set. And that one's just out. That time from Thibault. Deep corner serve, great pass from Dakin. Moppet Beach, one-on-one. Kept alive by Gordy, and the rain will put it over. Hart into the middle, the tip is going to work for Rhonda Schmoulins. 1 point away now. Rhonda goes for a short serve, runs, stretches out and just barely gets that. Zonneveld cross court. Nice dig by Moppet Beach. The tip, up off a pancake. Zonneveld, deep court, and Schmoulins can't get it. JVC hanging on for dear life here, down by 4 points. Thibault for the win. Oh, nice dig from Zonneveld. JVC defenders crashing. A bunch of one-handed contacts keeping it alive here. Still got off the net. Zonneveld with a swing. Elise Hart outside to Moppet. Off the block. Thibault off the block again. And a big block. Adriel Goodman ends the rally with authority. Saying they are not done yet. Not if Goodman has anything to say about it. So we've seen this before. Tropikills up 14-11 and a timeout. We'll see if the Reign can repeat their last performance, give it 3 unanswered points. And tie it up at 14, potentially take the set. Smith with a nice pass. Holness finds a way past the block. Goodman was crashing way inside, reading the 30 run. Had the right read, but Holness beats the block. And the Tropikills will go up 2-1 here in round 5. 1 set away from maintaining their perfect record here at Kenyon Court in the Mount Royal Gymnasium. Once again, thanks for joining us. If you're confused about why the title of this stream is One Volleyball Men and we're currently watching a women's game, just doing a little bit more of a special format this week. where this stream is feature court, and we will see men's teams playing in the game following this one. Currently on the court to our left, we've got the SVR Stallions playing against the JVC Timberjacks. And there will be a women's game on that court, the One Volleyball women's stream, coming up after this game. So stay tuned if you want to see more volleyball. Look no further than these two accounts here on Twitch. Thibault with the tip from the back row that time, this first rally of the fourth set. Won't make it over the net that time. First point to JVC. And we do see a substitution on Tropikills. Instead of Tori Dakin swinging on the left side, we've got Annika Koos. Her first swing is a good one, off the block and out. Elise Hart continuing to set and getting a service ace that time. Might not be in service ace in the record books, but it is in our hearts. It's an ace in spirit. We don't follow the letter of the law here. Coos with a pass. Tight one for Thibault. Swings right into the block, but it's kept alive somehow. Shevkenek sets Julia Zonneveld. A great swing through the seam that time from number 6. Who has just gotten a ton of volume tonight. That is making the most of it. Thibault going line that time. Doug on the line. Goodman. Nice sequence. Nice kill in transition. Good defense leading to a kill. You'll have to see that. JVC up 4-2. Just making it over the tape. Coos passing and swinging from the right side. She's Doug. Another pipe run. Another dig here. Goodman out of right side. Ron Schmulin shuffling over to try to get there in time, but it goes off the outside hand. Another point for JVC. Trying to break out early here, make it 2-all. Trying for an overload on the pipe. The set's not there, and Shevkenek is a little too far off the net for that dump attempt. Coos, spin serve just over the tape. On the X-ball run to Julia Zonneveld, that's not something we've seen too often here in the first 5 rounds. Works to perfection that time, and it's definitely something to consider when you've got a setter setting out of the middle position. It's definitely not going to be anyone hitting out of the middle anyway, so smart play there by JVC. Thibault off the block, wisely left there. Right. Number 10, Aaron Neufeld, coming in on left side. Sets a little tight, Zonneveld's got to tip it. Neufeld into the block. This dig by Schmulin, and Coos from the back row, right through the uprights. Holness thumps it down with the fist on that overpass. Nice defense there from both teams, especially nice block coverage there by the Tropikills to keep that ball alive. And their defense is rewarded. Sturksness gets it out to Goodman. Nice high swing. And Thibault trying to keep her eye on the middle a little bit. Chasing Adriel Goodman all the way outside, and her hands weren't quite set up strong enough. Holness tips. And the sharp cross roll shot won't work. Tropikills now within 1 point, almost halfway through this 4th set. Zonneveld's pass pushes Sturksness up a little bit. And JVC is on the net. Looks like on the follow through from that swing. Rain might have thought it was after the play had ended, but the referees thought differently. 7 serving 7 here. Jamie Thibault going cross court. Tight pass, saved. Stepper on the wholeness. One-handed digs, keeping this alive, and she almost goes up and hits it. Thinks better of it. Lets it fall out. We'll take the point either way. Got the heart of a champion. She wants to just go home and take the point. That swing right through the block, right through the uprights it looks like. Not through the seam between the two players, but between the two arms of Elise Hart. That's at least what it looked like from all the way up here. Adriel Goodman serve, sails long. Into the middle. Jillian Ma, nice run and a nice swing. Off the block. These teams are going back and forth here in this fourth set. 9-all. It's going to be Ali Runge coming in off the bench, who will serve. Coos with a great swing down the line. Catches everyone by surprise, myself included. Simran Dami serving it deep. No one goes long. Gives Reign their 10th points. Tied up at 10. Just like before, neck and neck. Shevkenik gives Zonnevel the pass and swing. She responds with a line shot of her own. Catching Thibault on the shoulder. Nice pass from Smith. C-ball to Thibault. Too low of a swing, frustrated with herself. And that'll take us to a timeout. Reign is up by 2, but a slim lead here at best. In response, the Tropikills deliver a kill out of the middle from Rhonda Schmulin. Big point there. Big difference between 13 to 10, 11 to 12. It's my Captain Obvious moment of the day. Nice leave that time from JVC. The lead's back up to 2. Coos with another great swing down the line. Man, she has got all the angles. Hitting out of the outside, left or right side. And one of the Tropikills' best servers. A big service run from her here could mean the world. Deep swing down the line. Zonneveld picks up another kill and takes her team to set points. Just in time not to serve. Sturpsness, number 11, with the ball here, up 14-12. Smith passes, and right side sets going out to Thibault. Nicely contained here by the defense. Zonneveld pushed way too far forward. That's set too low and too quick for Julia to do anything with there. Have to wait for another shot. And in a rotation like this, serving against a rotation like this, often coaches will tell players to go right for the left side, passing and hitting out of the right side. It just makes everything a little bit harder for the opposing team. We'll see what Maddie Williscroft does here. She does. Zonneveld passes. She's going to get the swing as well. Just going off the tape. She'll get it to go. Timely bounce there as Julia Zonneveld ties it up at 2. JVC Reign hanging in there, looking for their 3rd win of the season, and they definitely want to hand the Tropikills their first loss. When we return to set 5 here in the Calgary Premier League at Mount Royal University. We're about to kick off the 5th set, and just so you know, although every set is played to 15, this, just like traditional 5th sets played to 15, there will be a switch at 8 points. Just so you're aware, as we get into it here, Ali Runge for JVC with the first set. Excuse me, first serve. Couple of messy contacts in a row. It's going to be Leah Shevkanek with the setter jump out of the middle. Right set to Kuz. That time doesn't find her way through. Nice block there. JVC perhaps making that adjustment and covering Annika Kuz just a little bit farther out to the antenna, hoping to seal off the line shot. But then again, the set also not too far outside. Shevkanek coming up big in the middle. 3 straight points for JVC. Getting the block there, and you could hear right away after that contact on the set. JVC bench not impressed with the no call, but they get their justice anyway. The Rain with another point here. Another chance to go up 4-0. And some great effort there by the Tropikills, but JVC, big start to this 5th set. Erin Neufeld is going to come back in. Neufeld with the pass, comes over, still alive. Roll shot from Neufeld. Shevkanek runs the pipe. Zonneveld is dug and just left. Rhonda Schmulin thought Mac Allen was going for the ball and vice versa. Not the best time for one of those points as the Rain find themselves up 5-0. Serving target is clearly Neufeld. Kuz tries to make the best of it, but that one's out. And if you watched last week, it was Cold Garden versus Trolley 5 Storm. And Cold Garden didn't win 3-2. What an ace! Ali Runge. 7-0. Incredible. As I was saying, the Tropikills played the Trolley 5 Storm. They were up 3-1 coming into the 5th set. But the 5th set looks very much like this one. And they ended up losing that one about 15-3. So could be seeing a repeat performance of that. Annika Kuz, there we go. Almost no blocker out on the right side. She makes no mistake. Takes a little bit off that serve. Shevkanek tries to save it, and she's on the net in her attempts to set that ball over the outside. Is a valiant effort there. Better serve that time. Cruz starting to heat up from the line. And JVC looking for touches again. Not going to get it this time. So 3 unanswered points for JVC after an initial 7-0 run from the Rain. More tough serving from Kuz. make that 4 points and a couple of hitting errors in a row. Nice pass from Runge that time. And that hit out of the right side is going to work. Rain stopped the bleeding after that 4-0 run, and the teams will switch sides. Tropikills have their work cut out for them here, but they've got a fresh lineup in. Monica Coos and Maddie Willis-Cross swinging on the left side. Callie Fisk on the right side. Tasha Holness up front to the middle right now. And Mac Allen back to serve. Gonna have to put in some serious work in transition and from the service line. Let's see how it starts on this side of the court. Right side set, Fisk finds the open floor with a great sharp cross-court shot on the right side. Joust up at the net between Shevkenik and middle Simran Dami. And it looks like Simran Dami is on the net. Natasha Gordy, libero in gray, back to serve. Looking to extend the lead. And the set's too high for Dami. Smith tries to track it down. It's on the other side. Rain hit double digits here in set 5. Smith forces that one back. Fisk into the block, but Mack is there. Willis-Croft cross court. Doug. Zonnevel down the line. What a shot from number 6. Captain picking up the 11th point of this 5th set. Outside run to Willis-Croft, swinging hard, picks up the kill. Aaron Neufeld coming in to serve for Callie Fisk. With the spin serve and a little bit tentative there. Hard for a spin server to come in off the bench. Neufeld's serve goes into the net. Kirsten Scripsness for the Rain. Back to the service line. Allen, the step run, only in one blocker. But Dami jammed herself a little bit, maybe expecting it to go a little bit farther out. No touch on the block there, so Rain set themselves up. Almost assured this 5th set victory. 2 points left. 13 serving 6. Dami keeps that one alive. More trouble on the step run. Sonneveld, dug by Willis-Croft. Allen, back row to Coos, whose tip is going to score. Out of the back, JVC swears they had the pancake. Referees think something touched part of the court, which is all it takes. Big serve for Willis-Croft. a hitting error from Adriel Goodman gives Tropikills their 8th point. Cold Garden's not out of this yet. And their buddy team, the U13 Canuck girls team, loving every bit of this comeback. Ooh, tough one. It looks like the toss is a little bit too low for Willis Croft. So that gives JVC their 14th points. And it'll be Julie Zonneveld with the serve. Going after Annika Cruz. Willis Croft tips it out of the back row. Cold Gardens keep this one alive. Cruz into the block. Domi digs it. Mac Allen with the turn and burn, and it's just out. Oh, that's a lot of fun, but it's not going to work this time. Too bad. I love the attempt. So JVC, the Reign and the Tropikills, their first loss of the season. Cold Garden now sitting at 4 wins and 1 loss. JVC 3 wins, 2 losses after a 15-8. Look at that, 15-8 victory in set 5. Where in round 2, these two teams faced off the first time of this season. Cold Garden came away with a 15-8, 3-2 victory. So you never know how things are going to work out. We'll stick around to find out what the player of who the player of the game is. And following that, we will have the men's game on this featured court. It's going to be the Smashing Gavels versus the Dinos. So stay tuned for that.
Here is the round 5 Calgary. Round 5 Calgary. Railway in the newest slot, the ladies game, the second ladies game of the way on the front court and the next men's match in the radio. As voted for by the voters representing Tropikills, the player of the game for the JVC Reign goes to number 2.
Leah Shevkanek, setter, playing out of middle. Tough job for anyone. Setter for the University of Calgary Dinos. Picks up player of the game. Nicely done to her. And thanks for staying with us for this first game. If you want to catch more women's volleyball, just head over to the One Volleyball Women's stream. We're going to have CMS Crush facing off against Trolley 5 Storm coming right up here. Meanwhile, here on this stream, where the names finally match up with the genders on display here, it's going to be men's matchup. Vogel LLP Smashing Gavels versus Dinos Volleyball. Stay tuned, and thanks for watching.